Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video I decided to do like a story time video about my experience or what happened to me when I did my eyelashes and the pros and cons of the situation. I wanted to give you guys my honest opinion and what happened to me when I did them. So keep on watching to hear the story. So it all began in November of 2016. I went to do my first eyelash procedure in the end of November. I went to this place that looked very nice. I got it on Groupon. It wasn't that expensive, so I decided to go and try it out for the end of the year and the parties that were coming in. I went on a Tuesday for my first meeting. I got the package on Groupon, the one that says that you get one set and you get an extra refill when you go again. So it was about $73 with the discount. So I went the first time, and this place, when I called to make the appointment, it didn't give me that good of a vibe because the receptionist wasn't very nice. When I went to do the appointment, when I called, she was a little bit rude and like she didn't want to help you out. I still went anyways because I've heard like on Groupon they had very nice reviews. When I got there, the place was very nice. It looked luxurious. Like it was a small area, but it wasn't dirty, or it didn't look like ratchet. So they had put me with a technician already for my first time. The experience with my first technician wasn't the best. She didn't really ask me what I wanted. She just put on the eyelashes, like she put natural lashes, and she asked me, do you want natural or you want like voluminous? I'm like something in the middle, like not too like baba boom, but not too natural either that you can barely see them, because I had really long lashes already. So it wasn't that I didn't have any lashes or they were blonde. Like I know many people have those type of lashes and they pretty much have none. But I had dark lashes and they were pretty long. When I put mascara, they looked pretty good. Not as full as they would look with the extensions, of course. So it wasn't the best, the first experience, but I was just guessing it's because like the person didn't really do what I was asking for. So I called, and because they usually put the same technician from the day that you do it to the following visit, they put the same technician unless you ask for the change. They put me with this new technician, which the experience was completely opposite. She was amazing in what she did. I actually went with a picture, which I suggest you guys do the same, because when you take a picture, they pretty much know what you're looking for. So I went with a picture of a before and after that I really liked how the work turned out. And she said, oh, okay, this is why they didn't do it previously, because the ones that they were doing on you were more natural and more brown and were thinner. So the ones that I need to do on you, if you liked a fuller effect, is a thicker lash and they're matte black. So I was like, okay, so that was the problem. So after she finished doing the job, they came out amazing, which I'll insert a picture here so you guys can see how they came out. My eyes looked completely different. The effect was amazing. The job was really good done. I didn't have any complaints at that point, so I decided to always keep on going with this same technician. One day this technician wasn't there when I had my revisit. I had scheduled it with her, but they told me that she had to be out for some reason. So I had to get a new technician, which I wasn't very fond of. I wasn't happy about that because I already had a bad experience with another one, and the one that was doing a good job on me wasn't there. So I went with another one. This was like around January, February. This lady wasn't that bad, but she again didn't do what I had asked her to do. She did them more natural because she said that my eye shape or whatever. That's not what I asked for. But it wasn't, they weren't that bad. The lady that I did them with was very, very good in the sense that she was like very careful about what she was doing. Like my eyes, I'm the type of person that like my eyes water a lot. So when it comes to doing these procedures, like they have like a blow dryer thing they use to dry the glue. And the first lady that I didn't like, she blow dried my eyes only like 2 times, and my eyes were constantly watering. So I told the second lady that was with me that she noticed. I didn't even have to tell her. She noticed that my eyes water a lot. When I was done, I told her my eyes water a lot, right? She's like, yeah, they're very sensitive, but that's why I blow dried your eyes every time I saw teardrop was falling from your face. So there's where you can tell the work from one person to another. Like the first lady only did it 2 times. The second lady did it 4 times. That's why I stayed with her, because I thought that she was more professional what she was doing. So this third lady, she did the same thing as the beginning one. She didn't really take care of it. Like my eyes were like very uncomfortable the whole procedure. So I ended up telling the receptionist in the front if I could please change it to the one that I had before, because like they again put for the next appointment that same lady that had helped me. So what I did was I told the receptionist to change it again back to the one that I really liked. So she did, and I didn't have any problems with the following visit because it was with the technician that I liked. Mind you, this is like around April that this happened. The last visit that I had with this place, again, when I went, the technician that I have always liked was on vacation. So she was on vacation for like 2 weeks, and this was like already my 3rd week that I hadn't done the refill. If I waited 2 more weeks, then like I would have to do a complete new set, and it would be more expensive because every refill in this place was $40, $45 I believe. I'm sorry, $45. And if you get a new job done, it would be like $200 because I got the special through Groupon, so I would have to pay full price. I didn't want that to happen because I wanted to save some cash. What I did was I went with another technician. This technician did the worst job of them all. Pretty much in this place, the only good person that was doing my eyelashes was the previous one, which I was doing my job with, and I didn't have any complaints. But this lady, she was the worst of them all. She pretty much like ruined my eyes. I don't know if it was her, I don't know if it was the glue, I don't know what was it. But I was sitting down with this lady again. She was like I think she blow dried my eyes like once. She put air on my eyes. It was horrible. She saw me like tearing up, and she didn't mind to put that on my eyes so it could alleviate the pain that I was going through, because this procedure is not painless. It does sting while you're doing this because it's glue that is going pretty much close to your eyes. After you open your eyes are pretty much red, and they sting for like about 5 minutes. First of all, you have this huge light in your face that is like, it's very uncomfortable to be like laying down with this huge light on your face and closing your eyes. Like for me, it was uncomfortable. After I opened my eyes, they were stinging. But prior to that, this lady had glued 2 of my eyelashes together, like the bottom and the top, the top and the bottom together. She had glued them because apparently the glue that she was using which was supposed to be the same glue that every single technician uses, but it was stronger that day. I don't know what it was. She just apparently put extra glue. I don't know, but it was like stuck together for like about 5 minutes. She had to like try to open both of them. She had to tear one apart. It was horrible. It was horrible. I felt like I couldn't open my eyes. Wasn't very happy about that. And I told the receptionist and the owner, which was there, the bad job that they had done. I asked again for the technician for the following time, and she was back from vacation, so I would have finally gotten her. But there was a problem with this. After around 2 weeks, I started to get something on the top of my eyelid, like right around this area, that I'll insert a picture of what was going on. My coworker tells me, "Oh, you have something in your eyelid," and it was like a piece of skin that was coming off of my eyelid. And at this point, I got scared because my eyes were like itching pretty much for the first 2 weeks. I'm like, oh, maybe it's just whatever. You guys, when you get this procedure, you have to clean your eyelids pretty much 2 times a day. You can't rub your lids. You can't use like any type of product with oil. You guys have to be careful, but you guys have to wash your face and your eyelids pretty good, but like tapping pretty much. And you guys have to let water like drip all over your face and your eyelids, because if you don't clean them correctly, worse things can happen. These things have like a lot of maintenance that you have to keep up with. So at this point, I called the place and I told them what was going on with my lid, and they told me to go for a visit to check them out. When I went for my follow-up appointment, the owner was the one that did the job, because I showed her what was going on. I showed her pictures of my eyelid, like the skin coming off, and it was red. After I peeled it off a little bit, slowly of course, it was red as a tomato. So I showed her the pictures, just a little bit of inflammation there. So at this point, the owner goes with me to the room to check out what was going on with my lid. And she said that I needed to give my eyes a 24-hour rest, just in case they had done a little bit of an allergy to my right eye. I needed to get some rest from the eyelashes. So they removed everything and they cleaned the surface, and the owner and her son, which was the supervisor, they all helped me out. They were pretty nice about it, and they told me to come back in 24 hours. So this was a Wednesday, so I came back on Thursday night, and she supposedly did an exception for me because she didn't have anybody to do my eyelashes, so she was the one that did them herself, the owner. She said that she used sensitive glue to my eyes, so it was different than the glue than they were using prior, so it was supposed to be better. Apparently she used this glue, and my eyelashes looked good for like 2 to 3 hours. After I got home, I was sitting on my porch. At this point, my eyes were a little bit heavy. I felt like they were heavy. They didn't feel right. They felt like something was going on. I went inside and I looked at my face. Guys, I'm gonna show you a picture of what I looked at. My eyes were this big. The top of my lids, both of them, were huge. I got super scared, and at this point it was around 6 p.m. This place was closed already. I called at like 8 in the morning as soon as they opened, and I was terrified. I told him, I need to come in for you guys to see what happened to my face. I got a really bad allergic reaction. I went and they looked at my face, and this was their face. They pretty much took me in as quickly as possible. The owner told me you cannot put them on anymore. I went in with a technician and she removed them. Oh my god. The removal was worse than putting them on. It was like when you guys get shampoo on your eyes. Imagine that sting with your eyes closed for 30 minutes. The worst thing in life. I thought I was gonna lose my eyes. It was very scary. I just went in with her and she started removing them. She gave me the blow dry thing so I can put it all over my face, because at this point my eyes were in a horrible condition. My eyes were crying all the time. It was very painful, to tell you guys. It was very painful. I would never want to go through that experience again. So after she was done with removing them, what she used was like a kind of like a cream that removes them. She told me, okay, go to the faucet. I still had my eyes closed, and she helped me go to the faucet with my eyes closed, and she told me put a lot of water on them. So I was draining them with water all the time. For like 10 minutes, I was just splashing water all over and cleaning them and all that stuff. I got out of there. They took them out. The guy told me that he was going to return my money back because I was not going to do the following procedure, because they charge you before you go to the next appointment. So he returned my money. He wasn't very happy about it, but he did. And because they had a no return policy no matter what happened. But at this point, they hadn't gone through this before, that somebody got an allergic reaction to their products. So he had to completely give it back to me. So my experience in that place wasn't the best. I don't know if I know there's a lot of people that do this procedure and nothing happens to them, but I just want you guys to be careful in the place that you go and the procedures that they do on you and the glue that they're using. Just be conscious of what they're doing, and make sure that as soon as you get something, make sure to take care of your eyes, and make sure that whatever comes out, you just stop the procedure and you just let the person know. And I know they just want to charge you, so probably they're gonna be like, it's okay, like what they did to me, it's okay, like you can continue to use them. But that's not the case. You guys have to be careful. I don't want what happened to me to happen to any of you, so that's why I'm doing this video. And after I got the lashes done, I also lost pretty much 90% of my eyelashes. I had like a bald spot. I still do, like if you guys can tell, like after you see the picture of the before and after, like I have like pretty much no lashes left. My eyelashes are very weak and are very small. So this has its pros and cons. It looks beautiful as soon as you put them on, but even though you don't get an allergic reaction to them after you put them on, remember guys, it's glue that is going on your lashes. If you're gonna take them off at some point, your lashes are gonna fall off, and they're not gonna look not even the same as what they were before. So that's what happened to me. I'm never putting these things on again. I'm just using like the regular drugstore we use to go out. I just wanted to let you guys know about my story. I hope you guys get like a good background and you guys are more conscious of where you go and how you do this, and when to stop doing this procedure if this same thing happens to you. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please give me a thumbs up if you liked what I shared with you guys, and please subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so yet. Thank you guys. Love you. Bye.